Hey everyone, welcome back to Graft Academy. Today we're going to answer another big timing question. What happens if you wait too long after a bone graft before placing your implant? Maybe you had a bone graft months or even years ago, and life got in the way. Now you're wondering, is the graft still good? Do I need another one? Let's go through what happens when a graft sits unused for too long and what your options are. When a bone graft is placed, the goal is to rebuild a strong, healthy foundation for a future implant. Over the first few months, your body replaces the graft material with living bone. That new bone is alive. It has blood vessels, bone cells, and structural strength. But here's the key: bone stays strong only when it's used. In the mouth, that use comes from chewing forces transmitted through a tooth root or implant. When bone isn't stimulated, it slowly begins to resorb, meaning the body breaks it down and absorbs it back into the bloodstream. This is a natural process. The body conserves resources by removing bone that's not under load. After a graft, if no implant or tooth is placed to stimulate that area, resorption starts gradually. The process can take months or years, depending on your biology and the type of graft material used. Denser grafts, like bovine or synthetic materials, hold their shape longer. Softer, faster integrating materials remodel more quickly, which is great for implant placement but means they can lose volume faster if left unused. Most grafts stay strong for 6 to 12 months without significant change. After that, slow resorption may begin. If you wait more than 18 months, the area may lose some height or width, especially in the upper jaw, where bone tends to be softer. That doesn't mean the graft failed. It just means the bone has started to remodel in the absence of stress. So what happens if you've waited longer than that? Your dentist will evaluate the site using the 3D cone beam scan. If the volume and density are still adequate, the implant can go in as planned. If there's been some loss, a small touch-up graft can restore the area easily, often done at the same time as implant placement. In rare cases, if the graft has resorbed significantly, your dentist might recommend a new graft before proceeding. It's important to understand that bone resorption isn't a complication. It's just biology. Bone responds to pressure and function. When it's used, it stays strong. When it's not, it remodels. The good news is that grafted bone responds just like natural bone once you add that simulation back, through an implant or prosthetic restoration. Once your implant is placed, the forces of chewing signal your body to keep the bone dense and healthy. Let's talk about signs that your graft might have changed over time. If you've noticed your gum ridge looks flatter or thinner in the grafted area, that's a visual clue of minor bone remodeling. You may also feel a slight dip where it once felt fuller. Again, that's usually just mild resorption, and your dentist can confirm it with imaging. To prevent unnecessary bone loss while waiting for your implant, follow a few key steps. Keep excellent oral hygiene to prevent gum inflammation. Avoid smoking, since it restricts blood flow and speeds up bone resorption. Maintain good nutrition with plenty of calcium, vitamin D, and protein. And schedule follow-up appointments even if you haven't placed your implant yet. Your dentist can monitor the graft's condition over time. To summarize, if you wait too long after a bone graft, the bone can begin to shrink because it's not being stimulated. This happens slowly and can almost always be corrected with a minor graft if needed. Most grafts stay healthy for at least a year, and even after that, they can be refreshed easily before implant placement. So don't panic if it's been a while. You haven't lost your chance for an implant. Your dentist will assess the site, restore any lost volume, and get you back on track toward a strong, lasting restoration. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, subscribe to Graft Academy, and share it with someone who's waiting to finish their treatment. We post new educational videos every week to help you understand modern dentistry in simple, clear language. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.